Vision Meta. A self-driving car is a model that can drive itself in most, if not all, situations. This is also known as an autonomous or driverless car. These cars combine radar sensors, complex algorithms, and machine learning systems to safely operate and navigate the vehicle. Self-driving cars create and maintain a map of their surroundings based on these sensory and control features to monitor their speed, distance from other vehicles, and understanding of their road surroundings. What's more, this software processes its sensory information to plot directions and send acceleration, steering, and braking signals. Manta 5. Manta 5's hydrofoiler XC1 seems to defy simple categorization. During operation, it looks and feels a lot like riding a bicycle, but it doesn't have any wheels, so it technically isn't one. It's also used on the 70% of the planet where there simply aren't any trails, rivers, lakes, and oceans. I had the opportunity to catch up with the Manta 5 team for an in-depth look at and trial of this hydrofoil e-bike. I headed straight to the beach after Manta 5's marketing director, Louis Wilkes, picked me up at the Auckland airport, an hour's drive from the company's headquarters in Hamilton. In the back of the van sat two gleaming white machines and several black carbon fiber blades. Each bike disassembles to allow for easy transport, either via a roof rack or in the back of a hatchback or similar with the seats folded down. Once at the beach, I eschewed Wilkes' offer for help carrying the bike down to the sand. I wanted to get the full experience that I might have were I to be there on my own. Joystick bike. While they come in various forms, handlebars are a vital component on virtually every type of bike. From the standard 10-speed to the cargo hauler to the lean-back recumbent, a bicycle's handlebars provide a simple means of steering and control. As the name suggests, the joystick bike replaces the ubiquitous bars with a right-hand joystick, delivering precise control that makes riding a bike a little more like flying an aircraft or playing a video game. Even 4Class, the Swiss inventor of the joystick bike, set out to create a more fun and engaging form of cycling. In what he calls a worldwide first, the result takes the form of a joystick steering system that provides a new form of connection with the road below. The joystick rider wraps his fingers around a right-hand joystick instead of the above-seat or under-seat handlebar arrangements usually seen on recumbent bikes. Moving the joystick left and right steers the front wheel by way of a mechanical connection. Skate-a-cycle. If you fancy bringing a little slice of the Tron movie back into the real world, why not try your skills riding a Tron skate cycle? The skate cycle has been designed and created by Alon Karpman, the IDSA award-winning creator of the Freerider skate cycle. The skate cycle currently in production is a hubless two-wheeled self-propelling vehicle. Check out the video of the new Tron skate cycle in action after the jump. The one-of-a-kind Tron skate cycle has been created by Alon as a tribute to the up-and-coming launch of the new Tron film and uses glow-in-the-dark elements to recreate the Tron light cycle effects. Alon calls his creation a nerdgasm, and I have to agree. Bruyere EXP6. The Bruyere EXP6 trailer is a masterpiece of rugged construction, starting with a rigid steel frame. Underneath that frame is a fully independent suspension built with tubular aluminum and sporting 8 shock absorbers, 2 at each wheel. Then there are the airbags, which can raise and lower the entire trailer, but can also be used to raise just one wheel should you experience a blowout and just don't want to bother with a jack. This is quite literally the most advanced suspension system I've ever seen on any trailer, period. But that's just part of the story. There are disc brakes at each wheel instead of the typical drums we see in the absolute vast majority of trailers here. The body is constructed completely of a composite material that is waterproof and very rugged. The molded structure is bolted to the frame with isolating bushings between the body and frame to minimize the vibration transmitted upwards. An amphibious caravan which can transform into a boat. The German designers say their Sealander device is a normal caravan which weighs only 380 kilograms until it's lowered into the water. At this point, a 5 HP electric motor kicks in which can be used to control the 13,000 pounds caravan, which has instantly become a 13,000 pounds boat. It's not going to be luxurious at just 160 centimeters wide and 185 centimeters high. But the floating caravan boasts a sink, cool box, camping toilet, and 2 berths for sleeping. It has a removable roof so you can sleep under the stars, and the interior will be customizable through a number of modules to choose from. Its creator says, "You can settle for the night at the campsite and during the day sunbathe, cruise on the lake, or even go fishing for dinner. You can even up sticks and settle on the next island if the campsite is crowded." I think the advantages offered by the Sealander are varied and different for everyone. The design has a clever double hull, which means that should the outer shell spring a leak, only the subfloor will fill with water, ensuring that it remains afloat. So far, the Sealander can only be used in shallow waters, but Daniel is already looking at building vans which can take to deeper waters and even the sea. Works Electric Hollyburn P5. The electric scooters are convenient, but I thought I should ride them only on a stable road. However, there is a powerful product that can ride on all roads. The latest in the series of Works Electric Hollyburn 5 is a powerhouse made out of cold-rolled steel, which is strong enough to endure your off-road adventures without a problem. As the world swiftly moves toward electrically powered vehicles, with strong backing by Tesla and Chinese manufacturing, smaller companies too have found this path to be both sustainable and profitable. Works Electric, being a small machine manufacturing company in southeast downtown Portland, Oregon, is known for building all its vehicles in-house by hand to this date, contributing to their unbeatable and enduring quality. Hollyburn Rover P5, though being an electric scooter by definition, is termed by the company as a rover, primarily because of beastly power and speed, which outshines a normal electric scooter. Whether you are a machine enthusiast, adventure lover, or an avid reader in general, all the things you need to know about the latest addition to the Hollyburn series has been summed up below. Iris Trike. The production Iris also sports a full LED lighting system, including headlights, turn indicators, strip lighting, and a brake/tail light, a HEPA air filtration system, a 120-degree rear-view camera, which streams live video to the user's docked smartphone, plus a cooling system which channels filtered air into the cabin. The rider's pedaling power is augmented by their choice of a 250, 500, or 750-watt mid-drive motor, which should reportedly take them to speeds of over 30 miles per hour, 48 kilometers/h. One charge of the 48V/20Ah lithium-ion battery is claimed to be good for a range of up to 30 miles. The Iris rolls on carbon wheels, 24-inch in front, 26-inch in the back, clad in puncture-proof Tannis cargo bike tires. Volkswagen Cedric. As an autonomous vehicle, SEDRIC doesn't require a driver and can be summoned to go anywhere at the touch of a button. It can do the grocery run, pick up the kids from school, collect you from work, and pick up visitors from the airport. It's Volkswagen's first Level 5 vehicle, meaning it doesn't have a steering wheel and performs all driving tasks independently. Designed as a personal assistant, you can also talk to SEDRIC about traffic and arrival time. As the height of intelligence and sustainability, SEDRIC produces no emissions while driving and lowers accident rates by removing human error. Compact and robust, SEDRIC offers a safe and trustworthy commuting experience. Recognizable by its powerful bodywork pillars, distinctive wheelhouses, and short overhangs, it's as impressive as it is unique. Inside, you're welcomed by a spacious seating area with cork floors and birch leather seats. There's enough room for 6 adults and space for bags and suitcases, while bamboo charcoal filters and plants purify the air. You can also play movies, make calls, and view navigation maps on the high-resolution OLED screen. MC1 Personal eVTOL. The MC1 weighs around 160 kilograms, 353 pounds, and carries a pilot weighing up to 90 kilograms, 198 pounds. A full battery charge gets you somewhere between 12 to 15 minutes endurance in the air, and full speed forward will tilt you to a rather hairy maximum angle of 55 degrees, up to a governed top speed of 80 kilometers/h, 50 miles per hour. There's a modicum of redundancy thanks to the 8 carbon propellers. There's also a mini roll bar behind the pilot's head, although it looks like it'd plow straight into the dirt if this thing went bum up, and the helmet-free pilot's head would be the next thing to touch down. so I'm not exactly sure what it's there for. If you really must spend 150 grand, you'd be mad to go for a basic multicopter design like the MC-1 over a cruise-capable design like, say, Israel's Air 1, which offers a pop-top canopy, 2 seats, and the ability to transition from hover to fast, efficient winged flight, with top speeds up to 250 km/h, 155 miles per hour, up to an hour's endurance, and a maximum range up to 177 kilometers, 110 miles. Also, it looks cooler. Lancia Pu Plus Ra HPE. The concept car is named Lancia Pu Plus Ra HPE. Pu Plus Ra refers to the brand's new, pure and radical design language, while HPE stands for High Performance Electric, for a car that is eco-sustainable, exciting and evolved, all at the same time. The acronym HPE was used for the first time in the 1970s for Lancia Vita and stood for High Performance Estate, a symbol of sportness and practicality. Progressive green is the name of the color of Lancia Pu Plus Ra HPE. Progressive in how it looks ahead to the future of the brand and to its customers, while green for its value in terms of sustainability. The bluish-green color, with a warm gilt hue, produced using liquid metal with the latest generation pigments, pays tribute to the historic and timeless Lancia Flaminia Azzurro Vincennes. The constant dialogue between past and future is expressed in the fluid lateral lines that descend towards the rear of the car, recalling the Aurelia and Flaminia with a streamlined design, based on its aerodynamics, sustainability, and fluidity of volumes. The badges on the sides include the new Lancia logo, an expression of the brand's new visual identity. It revisits all the historic features of the badge, like the steering wheel, the banner, the shield, the spear, and the lettering, reinterpreting them with a modern twist to express innovation, its premium, Italian nature, and eclecticism. Node Air injects. The means of carriage needn't be the means of locomotion, says Node Air, and logistics for passengers and cargo will work better with detachable pods that can connect to air or ground vehicles as needed. It's teamed up with JEX to pursue its vision. The idea is something we've seen before, most notably put forward by Embraer in its Pulse concept. But it goes something like this. Most air trips involve ground logistics at either end. So people and cargo need to be shifted from ground vehicle to air vehicle and back to ground vehicle every time they fly. Why not leave them where they are, in a cabin or cargo pod that can quickly and easily connect to ground vehicles and air vehicles alike? In this model, a pod would roll up at your door to pick you up, sitting on the back of a skateboard EV chassis like the ones RAE have been building. This chassis would have its own batteries, motors, sensing, steering and control mechanisms built in, and it'd ferry you overland to a takeoff point. Here, a great big drone would land on top. Cadillac Inner Space Autonomous Concept. Cadillac announced a pair of autonomous vehicle concepts that are a definite improvement over last year's toaster-shaped thingamagic, but also seem designed to appeal to the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Rich people like cars and robots. The Cadillac Inner Space, shout out, Dennis Quaid, is a fully autonomous luxury coupe with an electric drivetrain and vibes to spare. The concept will join others in the automaker's Halo concept portfolio, which includes the aforementioned toaster-shaped vehicle and a single-seater electric vertical takeoff and landing (eVTOL) aircraft. Here are some more pictures of this slice of deadliness. Also, the roof opens up. I guess that's pretty cool if you're a tall person trying to fold yourself into this slab-shaped vehicle. Like any good autonomous concept worth its weight, the Inner Space lacks traditional controls like steering wheels and pedals. Instead, Cadillac is opting for an interior space that looks like the bridge of the Starship Enterprise, with an imposing curved display that almost completely encompasses the passenger. Nothing says unsupervised driving like a screen instead of a windshield. But while that may seem a little dangerous, Cadillac insists the interior was designed to promote wellness among its customers. Electrification and autonomous driving will fundamentally change the role of vehicles and the experiences customers have with them, said Brian Nesbitt, GM's Executive Director for Global Advanced Design and Global Architecture Studio, in a statement. We're exploring where that will go with these innovative concepts, envisioning mobility as an ally of wellness, giving customers the ultimate luxury, more personal time.